My ex screamed at me in public, so I told everyone the real reason our kids missed his wedding. Co-parenting with my ex-husband is basically impossible. We have 4 children together, and to say we're high conflict is an understatement. We can't agree on anything. The biggest issue is our parenting time. In my mind, it's simple. My time with the kids is my time, and his time is his. But he seems to believe that all time belongs to him, and if he lets me have my scheduled weekends, I should just be grateful for it. This attitude is the source of almost all of our problems, especially when it comes to major life events. It all started back in 2023 when we divorced. He remarried that same year, and the way he handled the wedding was a perfect example of his selfishness. He let me know just 10 days before the ceremony that he was getting married on my weekend. He was fully aware that I already had plans to take the kids out of state for a family function, a trip he had already given me permission for. When I reminded him of this, he immediately turned it around on me. He guilted me, and worse, he used our children. He had them questioning me, asking why I didn't want their daddy to get married again. It made me feel like a monster. So, I caved. I told him they could go, but I had one single, absolute requirement. He had to be on time to pick them up, because I was still driving out of state for my family event right after. You can probably guess what happened. He was over an hour late. He ignored all of my calls and texts. And where was he? According to his own social media posts, he was still at his bachelor party. I had a choice: wait around indefinitely and miss my own family's event, or stick to the plan. I chose the plan. I packed the kids in the car and left. They missed his wedding, and he has never, ever forgiven me for it. Fast forward to recently. I got married. I planned my wedding months in advance, specifically scheduling it on my own weekend to ensure the kids could be there for the whole thing without it ever interfering with his time. He still tried to cause problems and interfere, but I shut that down immediately. My kids got to be at my wedding, and it was a beautiful day. The real explosion happened at a recent kid's birthday party. 2 of our children were excitedly showing my ex their outfits from my wedding. He saw them and just lost it. He started screaming at me, right there in front of everyone, saying it wasn't fair that the kids missed his wedding but were at mine, and that it was all because I'm a bitter person. I was being humiliated, and I just snapped. I was so tired of taking the heat for his terrible choices. So I told the full story. I told it to everyone who was listening: his new friends, our mutual acquaintances, and most importantly, his new wife, who had clearly never heard the real version of events. I explained that he scheduled the wedding on my time with 10 days' notice, that he used the kids to manipulate me, and that the only reason they missed it was because he was an hour late coming from his bachelor party. Now, everyone is upset. His wife is furious with me, but not for the reason you'd think. She's mad I never told her the truth before. My ex is furious that I exposed him. I do feel bad about the timing and airing all of this at a child's birthday party, but I just can't be his punching bag anymore. So, am I the asshole for making a private matter public after he attacked me? What would you have done in my shoes?